Got it. Okay. So, everybody, this is Redline, Strings of Fate. It is a demo of an Otome game. It does have voice acting. I'm excited. Your name is Courtney? Hi, Courtney. All right. Are we ready? I'm ready. I hope you're ready. I hope we're all ready. We are ready to do this. We are kissing. First kissing of the day. New game. I'm ready. It is said an invisible thread runs between those destined to meet. Do I have to hit a button? Is it enter? Nope, it's enter. Reminiscing on the bond of human experiences and the promise of happiness, trust, and unspoken love. Hi, Puddles. Welcome in. For most, it remains simply a story, yet within the flow of everyday life, for her, these strings of fate are ever present. To everyone else, it may be nothing more than a simple wish that every encounter has meaning, that nothing is left to chance. Hello. Red Haven, southern coast of Japan. Perfect. Humanity has always pursued control over the forces of nature that once threatened its survival, over the machines it built, striving to create intelligence greater than its own, yet bound to its command, and finally, over the very desires of itself. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what it's like to actually read things out loud to you all. Like this many things. Writing the year 2042 means tracing that pursuit into human biology. What once seemed exceptional has evolved into a well-defined field of research. An increasing number of individuals display altered pathways of perception, processing emotion in ways that differ from the ordinary. While the underlying cause isn't agreed upon, corporations, governments, and society have already moved one step further. Striving to apply these traits across the bench, with proposals reaching as far as resolving large-scale conflicts, research has found its epicenter in Red Haven, a city on Japan's southern coast, long established as a hub for technological innovation, surrounded by lush greenery and coastal air, a place considered as livable as it is advanced. Wow, I did that with minimal stuttering. Ate that up, mommy. Aw, my room is cute. Mira's place. Am I Mira? Is that my name? I don't know. A cool breeze slips in. Scared me. A cool breeze slips in through the cracked window, brushing against my arm. I groan, tugging the blanket higher until only my nose sticks out. Great. Fell asleep with the window open again. No wonder it feels like Antarctica in here. Still half asleep, I shuffle over to the window, push it shut, and crawl right back into bed. Me, 10 minutes before stream. But finally, a quiet weekend. I stretch out one arm from my blanket cocoon, patting blindly across the nightstand for my phone. Catching the charging cable instead, I crawl along it with my fingertips until I manage to grab my target. Yuki. Morning, Miss University girl. A few weeks in and you're already ghosting me. Tragic. I wasn't ghosting. I literally just woke up. Excuse you. If this was Obsidian, I would respond with excuse you. Excuse you, I sent a bunch of reels last night and got radio silence. Oh, this is literally just me and her. Oh, right, the cinematic masterpieces of cats falling off furniture. How could I forget liking each one of them? I'm just trying to, my efforts to entertain you, admit it. Admit it. Admit it, the orange cat got you. Maybe, but that's between me and the car. I think that's supposed to say cat. Anyway, at Meridian in 20. I'll be there when I'm there. Getting ready is a process. Not happening. Get moving, drama queen. Obsidian would call me a bitch, but yes. Me sending Oracle TikToks. See you there. Okay, bye, Yuki. Slay. I let my phone drop onto the bed beside me and stare at the ceiling for a few seconds. With a sigh, I kick the covers off and drag myself toward the bathroom. Cold water and harsh light snap me into motion as I rush through my usual routine. Presentable enough. I grab my bag, slip my phone inside, and head downstairs, the faint smell of Mira's usual omelet breakfast drifting in from the kitchen. Okay, I am not Mira. I am MC. We're back in the building again, chap. Heading out, meeting Yuki at the cafe. Shoes on, jacket grabbed, I push open the front door and step into the crisp morning air. I like the art style of this game so far. The backgrounds are cute. I rub my hands together and breathe into them, a small cloud of steam blooming in the cold air. It's been a while since we've actually met up. Back in middle and high school, Yuki and I used to see each other almost every day. Now it's texts, calls, and the occasional caffeine reunion. The cafe sign comes into view just as the smell of beans hits the air. I know we're going to a coffee shop, but I read beans and I immediately was like, ew. Like baked beans? No, you American fat ass coffee beans. No, bitch, not baked beans. Yep, this is definitely the smell of Yuki dragging me out of bed. Taco Bell ass. Cafe Meridian Student District. The bell above the door chimes as I step inside, a soft wave of warmth wrapping around me. Turn the sound up a little bit. Yuki's behind the counter, mid-order with a customer, her hair tied up in a loose bun that's somehow still perfectly in place.
All right, latte extra foam. Got it. Coming right up.
Oh, Yuki's pretty and I like her voice. I like Yuki's voice. I also really like her style. Love a bitch with a choker. Yuki shoots me a suspicious side eye the second she notices me, but finishes the order first. She hands the cup to the customer with an easy smile.
Here you go. Don't be a stranger.
Her voice is familiar. Once they leave, she unties her apron in one dramatic motion.
Whew, I'm taking my break.
She hangs the apron on the hook and steps out from behind the counter, already zeroing in on me.
Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up. 3 minutes late, by the way.
3 minutes? 3? Hi, Pat. That's what I look like? Wow, I'm cute. Nice to see you too, Yuki. She laughs light and bright and nudges me toward our usual spot by the window, close enough to the counter to still catch the life of the cafe. Is the pumpkin spice back already? This really is just me and Obsidian.
Mm-hmm. Came in last week.
Yuki lifts a hand toward the counter, catching her coworker's attention.
2 pumpkin spice, please.
Her coworker nods and gets to work. Yuki turns back to me, leaning in and settling her elbows on the table.
A whole month without seeing you feels like forever.
Actually, that's a really good point. It is very rare that you don't see an MC that doesn't have brown hair. Like a default one that you can't customize. Usually they're all brunettes. It's very rare you see a blonde. She pouts and props her chin in her hand like she's trying to guilt trap me on purpose. I know, the start of uni's been a lot busier than I thought.
Busy how?
What do you mean busy how? Have you never been to school before?
New friend group already? Secret party life every weekend?
I mean, maybe. That's true, Brim. It's all you. I wish. Just then, her coworker returns and sets 2 pumpkin spice lattes down in front of us. The warm scent of cinnamon and coffee curls up into the air. Not baked beans. But I did make a new acquaintance. Or, well, maybe more of an old one.
An old one? All right, start from the beginning. I'm all yours for the whole break.
I wrap my hands around the warm cup, letting the steam brush against my face as I search for the right place to start. In the end, it's easy. Everything began on my very first day at uni. Fun fact, I re-met Dallas on the first day of college for me. And now we are married. Okay, I'm at university. The sun falls in soft stripes through the large windows of the auditorium. Murmurs drift through the hall, broken now and then by the occasional thud of folding chairs. And now he breaks your back out. Correct. Redhaven University, one of the leading institutions for human innovation and cognitive research. Prestige here comes with an ambition and relentless expectations. To some, it's a goal, to others, a stepping stone. The university's most renowned bachelor's program is the I'm not smart enough to go to this school. I can't even read these words. Interdisciplinary field of applied neuroscience. I went to school for sex education. Anyway, combining advanced science with the study of emerging emotional perception, it pushes research beyond observable behavior into the deeper workings of what we feel. Random student. Okay, do I give them a voice? No, I'm not going to attempt that. Hey, do you know who's giving the opening talk today? I heard someone from Cenevis is here. That's my best guess. Seriously, on the first day? That's a big deal. They say the first day at university feels like a new beginning. For me, it feels more like a stroke of luck shaped by invisible hands. I wouldn't be here without that scholarship. Mira could never have afforded Redhaven. Neither could I. But then came the letter, no name, no explanation, just a promise that my tuition was taken care of. My husband just texted me, hey, what type of camera do I have? Fuck. Hey, what kind of camera am I using down here? What, next you're gonna ask me what kind of graphics card you have? Jesus. Gonna make him a cheat sheet to hide under his desk. Thanks, mysterious patron of higher education. Nah, I gotta return the extra one so I have freaking money to pay my health insurance. I have 2 days to figure that out. Now I'm here surrounded by people who all look like they already know where they're headed. And me? I glance across the steep of rows of seating. Some students are already deep in conversation, others are fidgeting with notebooks or scrolling through glowing phone screens. Though many wear the same nervous look, while a few seem lit up with excitement. Ooh. I love how you were literally just bragging about him and he immediately pulls, no, literally. I'm curious to see what comes. I'd rather keep to myself. I still feel a bit out of place. Bring me hot men! I'm just curious to see what comes. Or who comes. You never know. You never know, chat. You never know. The thought hardly settles before a familiar voice cuts through the chatter around me.
Wait a sec. Is that?
Hello? Choose your first name. My name is Lexy. Why are you not letting me type? Hello? Oh, I have to do it this way. My name is Lexy. I did it. Alexis. What? The way his first tag in every stream is "My wife is the best" makes me weepy. Is it because I put it there like 7 years ago when he streamed for a month and then quit and he never took it off? Maybe. Maybe. But he's never taken it off, so you know. I'm ready. My name Lexy. Choose your last name. Ya mama. Lexy, ya mama. Yeah, and then my tag is literally Leon Kennedy's wife. Lexy, ya mama. Choose your nickname. I don't want a nickname. I don't want one. Baby girl. Goober. Pussycut. Princess. Leon's cum slut. You can change it in the settings later. Ooh, Loqueef. My nickname will be Loqueef. Try a name with 2 to 12 characters and letters only. Oh, I can't have my nickname can't be 2 words? Loqueef. Oh.
It's really you. I can't believe I ran into you here.
I guess I will be going by Loqueef. I didn't even get to think about it before well. Okay, his voice is familiar. I'm gonna pin it. Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, I'm gonna have to guess how to pronounce your name. I mean, off the bat, I'd say Sauta, but I don't know if that's right. Any guesses? Where's Jenny? Jenny kept correcting me that one time of how to say names. Where's Jenny? What? How do I pronounce that name? I've seen like 3 different pronunciations in chat right now. Sota. Like soda, but not soda. Sota. Yes, correct. Okay, I'm following Jenny. Sota. With a T. Sota. Got it. Thank you. Sota, you're studying here too.
Applied neuroscience. Same as you, I'm guessing.
Oh, your voice is cute. You're voice messaging me? He grins sheepishly, rubbing the back of his neck, a gesture I haven't seen in years. It's been what? 8 years?
9, actually. Not that I was counting.
9 years? He glances aside, running a hand through his honey blonde curls, still carrying that same effortless disarray I remember from years ago. He looks almost the same, maybe a little taller. Last time we talked, you were all about building gadgets to help people. Some rescue drone thing, a crowd safety app. You really did want to be a hero, huh? Sota shifts his weight. Shifts, Alexis? What is wrong with me? Sota shifts. Yup, Sota shifts his weight. A faint smile tugging at his lips, almost embarrassed. Listen, I haven't done this in full since what, February? It's been a while. I'm rusty.
Well, you once said I was your hero.
Oh.
Figured I'd try to live up to that.
Oh. Oh. No, literally, Carney. It's all downhill from there.
And hey, It's not too late to change the world.
He's cute. I like him. He's a soft golden retriever boy so far, to me.
Bit of theory can't hurt. Even if it's just to be your hero again.
I see you. I see you. I acknowledge you. Soft smuttle. Not the smuttle. Soft, subtle smash. But apparently I'm thinking about smut, so there's that. As he turns, there's a spark in his eyes, the kind that promises he means every word before that familiar smile breaks across his face like no time has passed at all.
But seriously, I'm really glad to see you.
Fruity and slime. Listen, listen, listen. A breeze drifts in through the open doors of the auditorium, stirring the air between the aisles. I feel like personally, for me and him, right? I feel like I'm too damaged for him. I have too many issues. Maybe he will change my mind. Currently, though, I feel like I would ruin him. I would ruin him. This game doesn't have a category on Steam, so if Ahmad wants to pin it, it's Redline Strings of Fate on Steam. I'm playing the demo. Dust motes swirl in the sunlight like slow sparks, catching the golden tones of early fall. You've hardly changed at all, Sota. Still wearing your heart out where everyone can see it.
You gotta stop calling me out like that.
Footsteps echo off the floor as more students hurry in, conversations fading as they scan the room for seats. No, you're good, Ranch. There is an S after strings, but I feel like that's not like a big deal. Soda's gaze drifts to two empty spots across the hall before he gestures toward them.
Oh, looks like the session's about to start. You want to sit with me?
Oh. Sure, that'd be nice. I can hardly say no now, can I? Of course I'm sitting with my personal hero from back then. I mean, it's just the demo. I might as well be a hoe. Of course I'm sitting with my personal hero. Of course I'm sitting with my personal hero from back then.
From back then, huh?
Oh.
Let's see if I can still live up to that.
I didn't want it to sound shady. Hello? As the lights dim, a hush ripples across the hall. Spotlights sweep across the stage, revealing the university banner against dark Alcantara backdrops. So many words I've never seen in my life. A man in his mid-40s, DILF, steps into view, polished shoes clicking softly on the wooden floor as he approaches the podium. Reed's dad. DILF? I hope he's hot. Oh, there's no spray. He's just a man. I have to be the man. Sigh. Welcome to Red Haven University, a place where scholarship, the pursuit of truth, and innovation stand at the very foundation of our education. Since you're here, it means you stand amongst the best, and with that comes responsibility for what you learn and for what you choose to do with it. The speaker's voice comes across with practiced ease, warm, grounded, and carrying just a hint of pride. I want to fuck the university head. I want to give him head. Put a nice face on him immediately. That's my feedback. Our subject area, applied neuroscience, touches aspects most can barely begin to grasp. Attachment and perception, patterns woven between people like threads. Thank you for the lurk, Grant. I love you. My gaze drops to my hand. A faint shimmer flickers for a moment, a red thread, barely visible, drawn toward the seat next to mine. Oh, it's like actual strings? Some of you possess unique neural traits, what we call link types, that allow for extraordinary forms of emotional perception. In this field, such traits can be invaluable, but let me be clear, talent alone does not define success here. Dedication and curiosity will take you just as far. Link type. Hearing the word, my eyes flick to Sota. For a split second, he meets my gaze, brows lifting in brief acknowledgement before we both look back to the stage. I'm especially pleased to welcome not just students, but also partners. For many of you, this program will go beyond theory, and that's thanks above all to the Synevis Research Institute. The audience shifts, a stir of curiosity and recognition fills the air. Allow me to introduce Mr. Takuma Shinonome. Yup, physician and senior research analyst at Synevis, a recent graduate of our university and co-developer of several study programs that will soon partially take place here on campus. It's fine, Jenny, it's fine. We're just rolling with it. Oh. Hello. Washed in the cold glow of the stage lights, the announced figure steps into view, his white hair catching the light like spun glass. He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. Okay. Okay, nerdy man with glasses. Your Discord DMs are all just me speaking. Are they really? Perfect. Wait, oh my god, he does have a bolo tie. I'll take a screenshot for Ranch. Ranch loves a man in a bolo tie. I'm just gonna say the first name, Takuma. The guy from those articles about limbic data grids. Each step is taken with a reserved precision, his gaze lowered, letting the room exist only at the edge of his sight. He looks way younger than I expected. As he arrives at the podium, his gaze lifts almost absently, eyes blue as ice catching the sun, yet softened, as if the world reached him only through a blur of water. For a second, it's all I see. The world around me fading behind a silent thread stretching from my fingertips to him. Oh. We have a string to this man too. Romanceable. So we have two already. We have our childhood friend and this nerdy guy. Thanks for the follow. Okay, we've got two. Hi, Lilith. Almost like the one to Sota, but kind of.
Thank you for the invitation.
Hello, gorgeous.
Allie, thanks for 19. Welcome back. It'll be your emotes and your sub badge. Speak again. His voice draws me back from the thread I've been staring at.
The cooperation between Synevis and Redhaven University opens doors for both sides.
Wait a fucking minute. I know you. Mm-hmm. Oh? Norman is a-wooing. Hello? Okay. What is he a-wooing at?
Now here's a weird fucking
Do you
door.
hear that?
I'm back in the fucking building again.
Correct. Norm! Stop a-wooing! Thank you. The dog wants justice for Falco. Real. All right. Okay. Oh. One moment, there's
Open
moaning.
sesame. Oh, what the fuck? Come on.
Okay. Moving on.
Opportunities for research and for those who take part.
I feel weird. I'm being 100% serious with you. I know there's voice acting. I didn't look at any of it. Just a bunch of people recommended this to me, and I was like, okay, here I am. So here we are. For a moment, his tone holds steady, almost rehearsed. Then the rhythm breaks, his phrasing falling just out of place.
More on that soon. I look forward to working with you.
I miss Isaiah. With a brief mechanical bow, he steps back into the shadows, no glance at the audience, slipping away like a deer avoiding the projector's beam. Thank you, Mr. Man from Another Universe. As always, concise and to the point. Looking around, I catch students whisper to one another and trade quick glances. Others stare at him as though they'd just seen a shooting star. With that, I officially welcome you to your first semester. The stage screen glows softly as a QR code fades into view. Not the QR code. Please scan this to log into the campus network. There you'll find your schedules along with other course information. And remember, if you have any questions, your department assistants or Rocco, the campus AI assistant, are always there to help. I wish you an inspiring beginning at Red Haven University. Oh well, bye Rocco. As the applause fades, the room erupts in motion. Dozens of students rise at once, rushing for the exits at the back of the hall. Soda and I weave our way between them, slipping free of the crowded hall and into the open corridor. Take me to the corridor. This is not the K-pop game.
Man, whew, that was something.
It was.
I don't know about you, but I already feel like I'm behind before we even started.
You're telling me. Behind you? You've got your own gift, don't forget.
A gift, sure. If I'm in a bad mood, everyone around syncs with me. Super practical, right?
What does that mean? You make it sound like you're the all-consuming emotional drain. But hey, definitely interesting enough for research. Meanwhile, I'm the almighty spaghetti monster. I'm sorry? Love spaghetti, except for the almighty part. I'm a Girl, why did you just call yourself a spaghetti monster?
Oh, great. So I'm the drain, you're the spaghetti. I guess that makes our lives the boiling water then?
My life does often feel like boiling water. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, what a team. We should pitch it as a webtoon.
Call it the Divine Comedy of Pasta. Dante, but with carbs.
We both burst into laughter, drawing a few curious looks from students passing through the corridor. For a moment, the noise between us seems to fade into the background. So many years apart, and yet it feels like slipping right back into how it used to be. He's really cute. I like his vibe, actually. He's a cutie patootie. There's so much to catch up on. Maybe we could talk longer. There's plenty of time during the semester. I want to know everything. We could talk a little longer. It's not that late yet. Maybe we could talk a little longer. We haven't seen each other in forever. It'd be nice to talk a little longer.
Huh. Sure. I kinda hoped you'd say that.
I keep forgetting that I set my nickname as Little Queef. I'm fine with that.
I know, it's pretty old school. But when I dropped off my enrollment papers in person, I saw some students heading upstairs. It looked like a quiet spot.
Take me. He gestures toward a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. Is that even...
Come on, since when did you care about rules that much? Really?
Before I can argue, he places his hands on my shoulders and gently steers me toward the staircase. Together we head up the narrow steps and push through the heavy steel door. Scene change. You better live up to your name when you scrump him. Just a little... I got you. The sun is already low, washing the sky in orange and rose tones.
See? Totally worth sneaking up here. Beats the crowded hall downstairs, right?
I step up beside him at the wire mesh railing. From up here, the campus spreads out below us, the city skyline glowing faintly on the horizon. I'll admit, it's a pretty great view. Yeah, the artwork in this game is really pretty. I like it a lot. A light breeze moves between us, brushing through Soda's hair as he stands with his hands braced against the railing. Standing here with him feels unreal, like I blinked and the years apart had never happened. So what brings you back to Red Haven? Shouldn't you be off building the next big tech empire or something?
Yeah, that's what my parents were hoping for. But the truth is, I never really wanted to leave in the first place. Not home, sunshine.
Oh, Cat, you're fine. Was this the one that you were talking about, though?
Nor you.
Oh? I actually made it on the list?
Obviously. Somewhere between my dog and gaming console.
I would judge you, but you're so real for that. Oh, so it all worked out then, Cat. It's fine. Honestly, it made me laugh, so. Truly touching.
But yeah, my parents thought sending me to that fancy computer science school was the right move. As if they had anything left to teach me there anyway.
Ugh. You're as full of yourself as ever. Soda lifts his hands in mock defense.
Okay, it's not like that, alright? I just mean, it felt like such a waste of time. I already knew how to code, and then there are teachers spending hours explaining what a variable is and preaching about clean code.
Oh my god, he's actually trying to defend himself.
Like, yeah, sure, make it tidy, but maybe make it work first?
Hearing him say that, I can't help but laugh. Relax, I was kidding. You don't have to justify your entire high school experience. He blinks and stares at me for a second, then laughs too.
Still, for the record, they really did waste my time.
Our laughter lingers for a moment before it fades into the breeze. The quiet that follows rests easily between us.
What about you? Back then, after everything, you've been okay since then?
Do I have trauma? Of course I do. I'm an MC in a fucking Otome game. Of course I have fucking trauma. What am I even fucking asking right now? I take a moment to think, then sit down by one of the vents, resting my elbows on my knees. I guess so. It took a while, but Mira took good care of me. Are my parents dead? My parents are dead. My parents are dead. They're never alive. Soda lowers himself beside me, quiet for a moment, as if waiting for me to continue talking. Are you a mercenary? I still don't really know what happened back then or how it all connects. why my parents suddenly left like that. Okay. Left like fled or left like... What's the definition of left here? But I'm sure they had their reasons. Okay, I mean... Okay, I don't think they kicked the bucket. Mira's been there ever since, so I can't really complain. I think they deuced out of there. I mean those words. Dwelling on the past never helps, so I stopped trying to piece it all together. Though I like to remember how Soda was always there for me.
I keep thinking, how I only made things harder for you.
His voice comes out low, a little hoarse, as if those words have been sitting in his throat for years.
You just started to feel okay again, and then... I left too.
Oh. The last traces of daylight cast uneven shadows across his face, sharpening an unfamiliar tautness in his expression. I don't know what to say, so I don't. Instead, I reach for his hand the way I used to when words weren't enough. There's full screen art. Aww. Love a good childhood best friend trope. I really do. His fingers twitch beneath mine. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice his gaze shift toward me.
What are you?
I meet his gaze just as something in his expression changes. Huh?
Nothing. Just, never mind.
I used to do this all the time, remember?
Yeah, I remember. It's fine. I don't mind.
I trace small shapes across his familiar palm with my fingertip. A sun, a star, a clumsy heart. His hand is way bigger than it used to be. I keep moving my hand slowly across his for a while, accompanied only by the faint hum of the city below. Time drifts without either of us noticing. Thank you for the follow. The sky has turned deep blue when I check my phone, and the streetlights begin to flicker on one after another. It's getting late. We should head back before they lock the door.
Yeah, getting locked out on here probably wouldn't make the best first impression.
Neither of us says much as we get up at an unhurried pace and head for the stairwell. The door thuds faintly as it shuts behind us, leaving the rooftop to the night. Okay. We make our way down and out of the building. Soda walks a little ahead, hands in his pockets, kicking at a stray leaf as we pass the bike racks.
So, you heading straight home?
I mean, yes, I'd like to go home and rest my head for a sec.
I could walk with you, if you want.
You don't have to. Sure, if it's not too much trouble, if you insist. Sure, if it's not too much trouble for you.
Trouble? Nah, I've walked way farther for worse reasons.
He shrugs and then starts walking. I close the small gap between us with a few quick steps. We leave the campus side by side, the cool evening air carrying a faint trace of sea salt from the coast.
So, you still living in the same place as before?
Yeah, not much has changed, honestly. Still at Mira's place. Mira has lived in Red Haven her whole life, in one of those narrow two-story homes tucked behind the university district. After my parents left, she took me in, and somehow, it's still just the two of us, the same as always.
I guess she's still looking out for you as always, huh? I didn't get the chance to ask earlier, though. How'd you even end up here? I mean, Red Haven's not exactly cheap. No, don't tell me you have a job.
A job? Gross. Bye, Autumn. Have a good day today. Thanks for being here. Bye, Flower Girl. Hope work goes okay. Ha! Funny. No. I've got a scholarship, actually.
Wait, seriously? I should start treating you like some academic genius then.
Correct. Please don't. It's definitely not because of my grades. Honestly, I have no clue who gave it to me. Or why. At first I thought it was a scam, but Mira called Redhaven to check and they confirmed it was legit.
Huh. Well, free uni is free uni. Still, anonymous and all. That's kinda weird.
I hope whoever paid for my tuition is also a love interest that wants to make out with me and is super hot and brooding. Manifesting.
But it couldn't be.
No. Absolutely not. Mira would have told me she's honest to a fault. What are we talking about? What are you referring to?
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You're not the first to think of it. Even if it was them, it wouldn't matter. The tuition's paid anyway, so I might as well use it. Are you talking about your parents?
Huh. I guess that's one way to look at it.
He glances at me and grins, then runs a hand through my hair in a quick, careless ruffle while stepping ahead to the roadside of the walkway, his gaze locking on one of the small front gardens ahead. Hey!
Look! The cosmos are already blooming.
A car passes by, the rush of air stirring the amber petals along the fence. They're beautiful. It's nice seeing how many flowers still bloom around here this time of year. Soda smiles faintly, watching the petals drift in the air. Hi, Evie. How's it going? If I had a nickel for every time Lexy asked for a romance that ended up being people you're related to. Get out! After a few minutes, we reach my place and stop in front of the small gate. In our front yard, a few camellia bushes wait for their turn to bloom. Hi, Young. Thanks for walking me home.
No problem. Tell Mira I said hi, yeah?
I like his voice. Will do. See you tomorrow, Soda.
Sleep well.
Sleep well, Loqueef. Will do. Will do. He lingers for a second, then gives me a small wave and heads back down the street, his steps fading into the quiet. I push the gate open, the hinge creaking in its usual way, and head up the short path toward the porch light. Mira's gonna have a field day when she hears who walked me home. I like Soda so far. I didn't get to know the guy with the mysterious voice very well yet, but I'm sure I will. Soda so far is cute, though. He's cute and nice. I think I'm too damaged for him, but he's cute. I like him. I wrap up the story somewhere between my coffee going cold in my hands and Yuki's expression shifting from curious to downright amused. So, yeah, that was my first day at uni. No public embarrassment, no breakdowns. I call it a win.
That's debatable. I seem to recall a certain someone texting me at 7 a.m. about an existential crisis and a missing eyeliner.
Excuse me, missing eyeliner is in fact an existential crisis. Ask anyone in my community. If I can't find my eyeliner, the day is canceled. So, she's not wrong. The existential crisis was really just me tearing the room apart for my eyeliner, which for the record had rolled under the bed. Okay, fair, but still, it went way better than expected. I thought I'd have to charm my way through conversations with people who already wrote research papers in high school. But instead, it was just Soda. Yuki eyes me from over the rim of her cup, one brow lifting as she takes an unhurried sip.
Just Sota? Huh?
Okay, so it is right. Sota. Sota.
The Sota who used to follow you around like a puppy, always carrying your bags and sneaking you snacks between classes?
I told y'all he was golden retriever. He's always been like that with everyone, okay? Helping people out for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Right. Pure altruism. Oh, clearly into you.
I'm beautiful and have great breasts. I don't know what you want from me, Yuki. Yuki, he's like family. That'd be weird.
Weird's never stopped anyone. Anyway, childhood friend energy aside, he's cute. If you don't want him, send him my way.
What? Over my dead body. Yuki snickers into her drink, clearly satisfied with my reaction.
So, Mr. Sunshine is back. But what about that guy you mentioned the other day? The one from your seminar?
Ray? Question mark? Chat confirm? I will give Yuki a knuckle sandwich. Yes, correct. I'm so good at reading. You'd probably like him. Super laid back. Sometimes annoyingly so. Athletic too. At the time, I didn't think much of it. Still, something about him was hard to ignore. Oh, flashback. Flashback. Back to school. Despite Soda and I picking different tracks, we agreed on taking the seminar together. Naturally, one of his course intros got slapped right on top of it, which leaves me here alone, bravely serving as our first week scout. SR 108. I scroll through my schedule again just to double check the room number. Should be right here. Hello. 3 girls have gathered near the door, hovering around one guy with the kind of interest people usually reserve for free goodies. They're laughing at something he says, a bit too eagerly for my taste, then one of them brushes his arm with her hand as they drift away. How pathetic. Now that the little crowd has dispersed, I'm about to head straight inside if it weren't for that nagging feeling that I'm missing something right in front of me. Giving the guy by the door a second look, there's nothing, not even the faintest shimmer, though I can't shake the sense there should be. I narrow my eyes, focusing, and for the slightest moment, I swear, a fragmented wisp of a thread flickers into view. Okay, we've met another baddie, chat. Another baddie. I blink, and it's gone. Oh!
Huh? Do I have something on my face?
I like your voice. Your voice is quite scrumptious. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. I thought I saw something. Never mind. Try getting attention somewhere else. No, just never mind. I thought I saw something weird for a second.
Weird, huh? Should I be worried?
No, it was nothing really. Probably just my eyes playing tricks on me. Why did Daniel put in chat, I'm pregnant? Go sit in the corner!
Happens. The first week's always a sensory overload.
He pulls the door open and gestures me through, a little smirk tugging at his mouth. I love men that smirk. I do. That might have sounded weird. Thanks. Wait, talk more. Talk more. Maybe he will. I step inside before he can add anything else, boo. Then stall, confronted with the agony of choosing a seat. Too far up front feels exposed. Too far back feels like hiding.
Not heading straight for the back row, huh? Bold choice for a first-timer.
He tilts his head slightly, watching me decide. I figured I'd pick a normal seat. Neutral ground. Nothing strategic about it.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I start toward one of the middle rows anyway, pretending not to hear the grin in his voice. Everyone in this chat knows I have a weakness, and it is a weakness to nice voices that taunt me. And this man is taunting me.
Oh, whoa, hey. Listen.
He slides into the row just ahead of me, glancing back over his shoulder.
You've got the look of someone who actually plans to pay attention. So, if you're serious about passing this seminar, sitting near me isn't a bad start.
I miss Confident, aren't you? We'll see about that. After a brief hesitation, the seat behind him ends up winning out. Hello? I drop my bag beside the chair and glance around the room while my new acquaintance scrolls through his phone, some video playing at a noticeably high volume. That would irk me. Deep breath. This will work out somehow. I'm just about to comment when the door swings open and the supposed tutor walks in. Is the tutor hot? A man in his early 30s, DILF, plain shirt, sleeves rolled to the elbow, tablet under one arm and cup in the other. His expression says he's done this 100 times before. But are you a hot DILF? Are you a hot romanceable DILF? And he has no face or voice. Damn it! All right, let's get this over with. Welcome to Perceptual Analysis and Interpretation. I'm Issue? Question mark? Isu. Isu? I love you, Debbie. I looked, but thank you for the streak and lurking. Isu. Okay. Akitsu. You can call me Mr. Akitsu, or if you're lazy, just Isu. Either works. Theory, thank you for the 9-month resub with your Prime. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Thank you. He leaving his appearance to our imagination. Perfect. He sets the tablet down on the desk, taps through a few papers, then looks up again. Thank you for the follow. I assume everyone managed to register through the portal. If not, tough luck. Seminar's full. Let's do a quick attendance check in case someone still can't read room numbers properly. A few names will be missing. It seems the systems modeling crowd got double booked again. Apparently some things never change no matter how advanced tech gets. A few laughs ripple through the room, though most just sound tired enough to relate. All right. He goes through the list one by one, each name followed by a murmur somewhere in the room. Ray Minazuki. Yes.
Present!
That was very loud, Ray, but also you're kind of hot. I see. Back for round 3 then. Oh, let's aim to make it past 6 weeks this time.
No promises.
He's decided to be loud now. Round 3. What exactly did I just get myself into? I glance at him and he merely shrugs, completely unbothered, as if 2 failed attempts were nothing more than a mild inconvenience.
Don't worry. I'm actually planning to pass this time. 3rd time's the charm, right?
Okay. Right. Before I can come up with anything smarter, my name's being called. Lexy, ya mama! Did I pronounce that one right, Jenny? I think I did. Here. Ray's gaze flicks sideways, a faint smirk playing on his lips like he's just confirmed something he's already guessed. No. Okay, perfect. How do you say that name then if it's not Lexy Yamama? Good. Now for those new here, the seminar is graded on weekly progress checks, one final paper, and a presentation at the end of the term. Since half the campus decided to sign up this semester, we'll be working in groups of 5. You'll need to register your group in the online portal by next week. Anyone who doesn't will get randomly assigned, and trust me, you don't want that. It's actually Loqueef. As Mr. Akitsu goes on outlining the course requirements, Ray leans a little closer, lowering his voice. Also, Jenny, just so you know, I'm not ignoring your voicemails. I feel like at this point, I should just guess them all, and then at the end, I'll play them all, and then I'll be like, oh.
So, what'd you score on the entrance test?
69 out of 69 because I'm the best and smartest and hottest girl in the world. What about you, Ray? Shouldn't I be the one asking that?
You first.
45. Out of what? 50? Or 100? His eyebrows lift a fraction.
Out of 100?
Oh. Oh, girl. Oh. No. No! Oh. Robin, welcome in. Well, okay. Obviously. But before you say anything, it's not that bad. I might not have the top score, but I'm not stupid.
Huh? Didn't say you were.
I like his earring. I laughed out loud at work.
Just means we'll have to count on the other lucky fellows to carry us through.
Excuse me. You haven't told me your score yet.
Didn't take the test.
You what?
Yeah, shocking. I know. Try not to tell the dean.
We're so fucked. That's not how entrance exams usually work.
Let's just say I had a different entry route. Perks of good timing or good connections. Take your pick.
I can't tell if he's joking or dead serious, and honestly, I'm not sure I even want to know. Better to move on. Well, at least we'll have some backup. My friend Soda's in the informatics track. He'll be a part of our group too.
Friend, huh? Lucky him. He can handle the thinking while we look busy then.
Oh, is he a Nepo baby? Is the dean his daddy? He's got a rich, important, hot daddy. And he smirks and he's witty. I'm suddenly realizing why I like him. Got it. Got it. Yep. You mean while you look busy?
Now you're getting it.
Can we see his dad? Brim's looking for the dads. He's just mocking me, right? Right? For a moment, he actually looks like he's listening to Mr. Akitsu until his foot starts bouncing, restless in a way that makes it painfully obvious he'd rather be anywhere else.
Man, this is already dragging.
I glance at him, not sure I heard that right, but he's already stretching his arms like he's clocking out of a gym session.
Well, it was nice meeting you, partner. I'll go hit the mats for a bit. Staying put this long feels like torture.
What does hitting the mats mean? What sport requires a mat? Wrestling? The gym. Oh, is that just slang for the gym? Yoga, Pilates. I don't get the vibe this guy does yoga or Pilates. And that's coming from someone whose mom teaches yoga and Pilates. He's a Pilates princess for sure. Damn, he's a gym bro. Is he for real? Should I stop him? Too late, he's already on his feet, bag slung over one shoulder, entirely unfazed about ditching class 10 minutes in.
You can fill me in later, right?
Dot, dot, dot.
See you around.
Bye. And he's gone. There's a gold chain on his pants, Mel's. He gives my shoulder a light pat on the way out, tossing the tutor a lazy 2-finger salute as he passes. Mr. Akitsu, meanwhile, only sighs, shaking his head before he looks at me with equal parts pity and apology. Yeah, story of my life. Back to Yuki. Yuki barely lets me finish before she laughs outright.
Okay, I get it. In your mind, he's a total douchebag. But that actually sounds more like anime protagonist to me.
She wiggles her eyebrows in a way that makes it physically impossible not to roll my eyes. You have a very active imagination. He's just some guy who's at Red...
Gorgeous.
Corinna, I love you. Thank you for 18 with your prime. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your email too. Flip it. He's just some guy who's at Red Haven because his parents are loaded or something. Rich daddy. Zero ambition, zero effort, just hanging around because it's convenient.
Sure. And yet, women seem to like him, so something's working for him.
He's not a douche. He's traumatized and needs a hug, I'm calling it. From personal experience, it goes one of two ways. He's either a douchebag nepo, or he has so much trauma and it just appears that he's a nepo. I love the ones that secretly have a lot of trauma, though. Love men that whimper. Anyway.
Except for you, that is.
Shut up, Daniel. I opened my mouth to protest, but she's already looking way too pleased with herself.
All right. What does he look like?
She taps her fingers against her cup, very clearly waiting for details. He's athletic. Brown hair, wolf cut, green eyes. Brown hair? Half of his hair is pink. Hi, Meg. She's not wrong. He looks like he walked out of an anime where he's clearly the lead. Does martial arts, apparently. I told y'all, he was not doing Pilates. That man was not doing Pilates. Martial arts. Now that I'm thinking about it, he kind of looks like he walked straight out of that old Titan anime Mira made us watch.
There it is. He's so hot.
Who, Ray or the MC? She nearly chokes on her coffee.
But wait. You're utterly annoyed by that man, yet you remember his eye color and sport? What's going on there?
Nothing. You do realize I have to work with him in this seminar, right? It's not like I can just not notice who I'm dealing with.
Wow. Should I call HR? Or are you handling this investigation on your own?
I love Yuki. Oh my god. Okay, listen. I might have seen him again after that. Yuki pauses mid-sip. She smells drama like a shark smells blood.
Oh, go on.
On my way home, I passed the terrace of the martial arts building. You know, the one with the tatami mats facing the courtyard. He was training there. Yuki leans forward an inch. She's locked in. He called me over. Showed me something. Nothing crazy. Just a little stance. Yuki's grin grows by the second, like she's already writing a fan fiction in her head.
So, he called you over just to teach you a stance. Let me guess. He had to correct you. Hands on, right?
Yuki! She's spot on.
I'm just stating the facts you conveniently left out. But honestly, that martial arts part has to be the wildest thing you're telling me today.
If only. The week after that was even more interesting. In any case, Ray wasn't the most stressful part.
What does that mean?
I honestly don't even know where to start. Her eyes widen, hands already gripping her cup like she's bracing for impact. The lecture, I guess. Oh. We're going. We're going. We're going somewhere, chat. More men? More men? The alarm had already gone off 3 times before I finally opened my eyes. A glance at the clock makes my stomach drop. No shit, it's already this late. I love when these things swear. That was like back when I played the one game. And like randomly MC said bastard like twice, and it was so exciting for me because she never just yelled, fuck! Because sometimes I really just wanted her to, you know? Anyway, I scrambled to get ready, throwing on the same outfit from yesterday, and shoved my tablet into my bag. I'm late, no breakfast for me, Mira. Her usual take care trails after me as I rush out the door. Breathless from running through the streets all the way to campus, I finally reach the auditorium. I hope so to save me a spot, otherwise this is going to be awkward. Boop, boop, boop. I slip inside as quietly as I can and scan the rows until I spot him in the middle section, waving subtly with an open seat beside him. Squeezing past a line of students already settled in, muttering apologies under my breath, I finally reach the spot.
Your hair is a total mess. What'd you do? Did you sleepwalk all the way here?
No, Soda, my hair just looks like a wig today. Very funny. Thanks for the seat, though. I settle in at last, letting my gaze drift toward the front of the room. Who's that? Hello. I have 2 types in life. One with like white hair and sass, and then dark hair and brooding. And there's no in between, as you all know. The man at the podium stands with effortless composure, broad-shouldered, dressed in a dark 3-piece suit. Everyone knows I love a man in a suit. His very stillness commands attention. He has been speaking on the frontiers of research and enterprise, where emotional perception collides with business and ethics. Do I get to date a hot professor? My panties are off. I didn't even wear them to school today. See you later. Goodbye. I need some extra credit. 10 minutes and a hair tie. Okay, let's go. He is leave? Question mark chat. Lev. Leave Lev. Kazama. Damn these names, I'm doomed. Same. I think it's the same as Leaf. Is it Leaf? What began as a small tech startup with Cenevis support rose with only a few years to rival the country's most influential cybersecurity companies. Leave. Oh, it's like leave. Okay. Perfect. So all I'm hearing is rich hot daddy CEO. Do you have a nice voice? Do you have a nice face? Speak to me. Not yet. Okay. At the same time, he serves as a junior professor at Redhaven University, his name whispered from academic halls to corporate boardrooms.
For although the act condemns the doer, the end may justify him. Niccolò Machiavelli.
Well. Oh. Hmm. Oh. I'm suddenly realizing why people told me there would be familiar voices in this. You got me. You got me there. You got me there. Yep. Continue.
A principle that has endured for centuries.
I'm not gonna lie, I never thought I'd be sitting here hearing that voice in my headphones. Ever again. Howdy doodly. You in any salsa ads recently?
The idea is deceptively simple. The outcome is said to cleanse the act, necessity alone redeeming what would otherwise be condemned.
I am not God's strongest soldier, chat. I'm not.
It is a tempting notion, one that shifts the burden from the act itself to the promise of what follows.
Maybe this is a healing experience for me. You know what I mean? Maybe this is full circle. Where
Now,
this
here's a
is,
weird
you
fucking
know,
door.
I don't know what was said.
same.
Lots of words for Elmo.
Yep.
All I know is my brain is melting hearing his voice again.
Yep. Exposure therapy. This is exposure therapy for me to handle things again. Rose, thank you for the streak. Okay. So it's nice to see you again after all this time. It is. It is. The auditorium holds steady. The faint glow of scattered tablet screens reflects across attentive faces, their users motionless as if pinned in place by the weight of his cadence.
But what greater injustice is there than the one that parades as justice? A result cannot sanctify a path that corrodes its own foundation. When the means are poisoned, the end is already compromised.
You saying a lot of big words, and in my brain it's just like la la la, pretty face, proper place and plot, and there you are again. It's like seeing an ex. Full transparency. He is such a talented actor. He really is. He's so good at what he does. I think he's also doing an audio book. I don't know if it's out yet or not. But he truly is so good at what he does, and I hope he gets so many jobs. I hope he gets so many opportunities because he truly does just have such a great talent for this. Miss G, thanks for the 8-month resub. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Appreciate you. Thank you. So obviously we can kind of speak about it. There are some voices in here that can be alluded to the assumption that they are voices from another game. The other game, those actors are under NDAs and those are not public. But obviously those people are allowed to pursue other jobs that can be listed on like their resumes or their IMDb's or whatever like that. So
Where's everyone going?
you know,
Bingo.
Maya, thank you for the raid. How is your stream? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Lexy. I like to play games. I hope you're all doing well today. Maya, how is your stream? I hope it was wonderful. Welcome in. Thank you for the shout out. Everyone drop a follow. I'd appreciate it. Guys, we found another healthier way to be back in the building. Thoughts? I feel fine. This is a healthier way to be in the building. Plus, I don't have to spend copious amounts of money. Yes, they can't. So the way that like voice acting NDAs work, or like NDAs in general, is essentially like people can like make an assumption, but the person themselves cannot come outright and say, hey, that is me. But like people are obviously allowed to speculate about familiarities. Now, when it comes to like certain fandoms, things get a little messy, especially with people trying to be parasocial with like voice actors and stuff. So like back when I played the other game, I truly was not looking for people's names because I truly did not give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie. But it is really cool to like eventually like from someone that's like a normal brained person to be like, oh, that is probably them. And that's really cool for them. And I like seeing them do other stuff because I saw that one Colonel. He is in a game that's really popular right now that Dallas really wants to play. And he's in that game for a second. And Oracle sent me a video of it. And I literally went, oh. I was like, excuse me. So, yeah. So it's really cool to see them for like people that are normal and like treat people with like respect. And normally it's cool to see them get other jobs, especially ones where you can be like, wow, look at you. You know what I mean? Oh. Have you experienced parasocial relationships with your followers? Yes. Unfortunately, yes. There has been some people that have been a little much here. Yes. They aren't here anymore. But that's okay. I don't care. I mean, I do care. Yes, he's doing an audiobook. I don't remember what the audiobook is called. But I saw that he was going to do an audio. Anyway, I should keep continuing this, shouldn't I? I rub the last traces of sleep from my eyes and take him in, his demeanor, his voice, the argument pressing forward with such exact control. And a thread, deep red, steady, almost unmoving, unlike the gentle sway they usually carry. Okay, so we can definitely kiss the CEO man with the nice familiar voice who's dark and brooding. Love it. Love it. Paranormal relationships with a pretty girl on the internet? Never. I can say in like 9 years of being on the internet and being a streamer, I've only had truly I've had one dude take it too far with me. The majority of the other ones were things that were like people thought like we were much closer friends than we were, if that makes sense. Like there was a lot of like parasocial dynamic of like, she's my friend, and we're not actually friends. Sorry. I'll cancel my plans of being parasocially married to you. I thought we were married. Are you breaking up with me? Way to call me out. I know. Sorry, Carney. We are married. Thank you. Thank you. I have parasocial kiss you goodnight every night. No, I like that. I feel it. I feel it. So, yeah. I'll cancel my little brother parasocial subscription. Excuse me, you're my brother. Get away. You know? No, there's a difference between people who like, we're like friends, and then there's people that are like, honestly, it's hard to explain certain situations without people knowing exactly who I'm talking about. But like a lot, like I call the majority of you, like, y'all are my friends, you know what I mean? But there's people that are like, what Carney said, but like genuinely, Carney doesn't want to wear my face, but like there's people that would like to genuinely wear my face and like become obsessed with the persona of me, if that makes sense. And it becomes really weird. Yeah. Anyway, yay! It doesn't make sense. Threads like this mean history, shared ground, something built, but I don't know this man. I've never met him before.
History offers us more than examples of progress bought at untenable cost. It shows us how quickly necessity becomes a pretext, how easily ambition dresses itself in the language of the greater good. The most dangerous lies are never spoken outright. They are told through results presented as proof that the path was justified.
That's so real. Put that on Reddit. A quiet lingers. It's as if the topic has knocked the wind out of the room.
Now, bring this closer to our field. Emotional abilities can sway perception. Research can normalize manipulation. Enterprises born in the name of innovation can scale into systems whose consequences eventually outgrow the moral comfort of any one individual.
He's apparently not going to read this one, so I'll read it. Each of these begins with a claim of benefit, each of them framed as a service to society.
So, let me ask you this. Which view should guide us? Should ethics be absolute, or should they bend under the prominence of ambition?
Ooh. Should ethics be absolute, or should they bend under the prominence of ambition? Are you going to make me answer the question? Bending over the desk? I mean, I'm down. Are y'all down? His eyes travel across the rows, detached yet deliberate, until they halt on me.
The young lady with red flower in her hair, a few rows from center. Would you share your perspective?
Me? Do I have a red flower in my hair? Me looking around to see if I had a red flower. Oh, fuck. If we bend the rules, where does it stop? Absolutes don't always fit reality. It feels impossible to choose. Absolutes don't always fit reality, sir. Sometimes you have to weigh outcomes. One life can save many.
Pragmatism. Yet every compromise sets a precedent. Who decides where the line is drawn?
Of course, out of everyone here, he had to call on the girl who slipped in late, looking barely awake. Or did he notice something too? Nah, I'm just tripping. Nah, I'm just tripping. Probably not so awake after all.
Ends and means are never separate. To believe otherwise is the beginning of corruption. Principles that bend any convenience are not principles at all. They are excuses, masked as virtue.
I feel like I picked the wrong answer. Oops, my bad. Oracle, enjoy your lurk.
For you, this will not only be theory. In research, in enterprise, even in your own handling of link types, where you stand will matter.
Did anyone just hear Dallas in the background yell, "Oh, fuck my butt"? That was so... I'm calling him to yell at him. What is he doing? What is he doing? Hold. I am trying to romance a hot CEO with dark hair who's brooding, who is voiced by someone from a gotcha game with white hair, and you are yelling in the background, "Fuck my butt!"
Nah, that wasn't.
It was you!
No, Jackie, I didn't just yell that. I don't know.
Don't talk to chat, talk to me! Shut your pie hole! Loud ass bitch! Goodbye.
I love you.
I love you too. Goodbye. Anyway,
That is all for today.
perfect. Right? Why are you looking at chat? Chat's not going to help you. Look at me. Look at me. Applause follows at once, formal and steady, rising to fill the hall. Leave. Kazama steps away from the podium. Movement's efficient, already drawing a phone from his pocket. I can't read. By the time he leaves the stage, his voice is low into the receiver.
If he'd called on me, I'd have been a total mess.
Tears run down my thighs. You just laugh it off.
No way! I'd still be shaking. I actually am, just at the thought of it.
The heaviness of the lecture hangs in the air, but Soda's laugh makes it feel lighter, like a window cracked open after too long inside. I gather my things as the crowd breaks apart. The rest of the day pulls us from one lecture to the next. By the time Soda and I step out of our last class, my shoulders ache. It's been a long day. Any other hot men with nice voices? Finally, that was the last one. We stop by a vending machine on the way out. Soda taps a button and 2 lemon sodas rattle onto the tray. Lemon?
Here you go. It's still your favorite, right?
Is it just lemon? You remembered. I used to drink this all the time. He cracks his can open with a hiss of carbonation, taking a long sip before looking at his phone.
Oh, shoot. Coding project team's meeting's up already. I totally forgot the time. I'll have to go. Sorry. Normally I'd walk you home. You know that.
Sorry, little queef. No worries. I need to stop by the admin terminal anyway to finish my ID registration. Lil what now? Queef? He hesitates a moment longer, as if wanting to argue, then lets out another little laugh and waves it off. Hi Nugget, how's it going? Welcome in.
Alright. Just don't vanish on me. Text me when you're home safe, yeah?
Waiting for Gideon's VA to appear. Listen, if I ever hear that man in another game, I will main it for the rest of my life because I miss him. I miss him. And I miss Isaiah. I miss Isaiah's voice actor and I miss Gideon's voice actor desperately. Just give me some of that for like 2 minutes. Just a little exposure therapy for a second, you know? Goodbye, Sota. With that, he slips into the flow of students heading out. His honey blonde hair disappears into the crowd, leaving me with the quiet hum of evening settling over campus. Oh my god, Charlie the bread guy. We had such good memories, chat. Fuck. Oh, it's dark. Is there going to be a brooding man in the night? I hope so. After I finish registering my ID at the administration terminal, most students have already left. The main hallway lights are shut off. The corridor glows faintly under the emergency lighting along the walls, each pool of brightness leaving long shadows between. My footsteps carry through the empty corridor, sharp against the silence as I make my way toward the exit. From the side, an arm extends out of a recessed doorway, cutting across my path. Wait, I think, hello? No, wait, stop! Stop, I need to read! Stop, what is it doing? What is happening? I can't read it! Why is it skipping? Stop. Hello, I want to read the words!
You signed their agreement. Do you even know what you agreed to?
I don't quite understand. I take a small step back, but his presence follows. His left arm shifts, palm pressing flat against the wall beside me, the dull thud carrying through the empty hall. I'm just gonna have to read really fast. Heat crowds as the space between us shrinks and my back meets the cold wall. Select the clock. That does not help me.
I thought you'd be more
It's still moving.
smarter than letting Cinevis get their hands on you so easily.
I'm sorry! His sleeve brushes my arm as he leans in.
You really have no idea what you've stepped into.
I don't either! For a heartbeat, the thread between us pulses, jagged where it should be steady. Oh? Hello? Hello? Standing bent over, gaze lowered past me, his strained breath grazes my temple. I'm back in the fucking building again. I can't help but stand frozen, my eyes fixed on him until his lift to meet mine. His look raw, almost pleading. I've been transported a year back in time. But then he pulls back at once. He smooths his jacket with a precise tug, composure snapping back into place. I exhale without meaning to, only then realizing I'd been holding my breath. Ooh, his eyes
Forgive
are all
the
red.
manner of my approach.
Oh.
That was
Autoplay
inappropriate.
segment ended. Why was that? I'm confused why that part in particular I had to read really fast. Was that why was... Okay. I don't know. I'll forgive you. That's fine. I wonder if that was made to feel like a rushed moment. Maybe, but also I could not read any of it, so... I don't know. He slips a card from his jacket and holds it out. I take it without thinking, fingers closing around the card before my mind catches up.
In case anything unusual occurs during your involvement with Cinevis, do not hesitate to contact me.
Okay. No, say less. Say less.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my... Good evening, Miss Yamama. Good evening. Wait! By the time the words leave me, he's already striding toward the exit. His long steps carry him several meters away before I can even think to move. I can't just let this end here. Maybe it's better to leave it. I'll wait until he's gone. No, you were chasing. We're chasing. We're going. I can't just let this end here. Before I even realize it, my legs are already moving, chasing him down the
gorgeous.
Queen of Cats. Thank you for the 31. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Before I even realize it, my legs are already moving, chasing him down the corridor and out through the glass doors. Are you outside? Are you in the street? The cool night air rushes against my face as I hurry outside and call after him. I said wait, you can't just act like that and walk away. He slows down his pace, not enough to look caught off guard, but sufficient for me to close the distance.
Go home. You don't need to involve yourself further.
Incorrect. I'm already in too deep. Have you met me? Yeah, sure. What exactly am I not supposed to involve myself in?
You're a stubborn one.
Hello, gorgeous.
Bags, thank you for 9. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Thank you. Appreciate it. Doesn't seem like I'm just one to you, though. The corner of his mouth lifts, the shift small but unmistakable. For the first time, he looks almost amused, undeniably so. His head turns at last, eyes cutting to me while we follow the path off campus.
If you're actually as smart as you think you are, you'll stay out of Synevis matters and do exactly as I told you.
I mean, I'll do whatever you tell me to do, mister.
Contact me only if something unusual happens. Nothing more.
What if I have an unusually large need to be kissed? Then what? Mr. Kazama, there is in fact something that seems off, and that's you!
Professor, at the very least.
We reach the faculty lot, a reserved space marked with his nameplate. A black sedan waits there, too refined to blend with the rows around it.
Stay focused on your studies. Don't meddle in things beyond your reach, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Now, excuse me.
Without pause, he unlocks the car and steps inside. The door shuts with a soft thud, leaving me standing in the wash of streetlights. I fear I'm gonna have to meddle. Just for the fact that I need him to kiss me.
So, let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
You sneak into a lecture late, get called out by the professor, and then he corners you in a hallway?
Yup. You make it sound worse than it was.
Worse? Babe, that's literally something out of a true crime podcast. Or an Atome game.
What are you talking about? Yuki, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Don't tell me he left you with some cryptic calling card.
Define cryptic. Yuki stares at me for a second, then breaks into a laugh loud enough to draw a glance from the next table.
You're kidding! I swear, if this man doesn't secretly run a shadow organization, I'll eat my apron!
He's a professor, not a supervillain.
Same thing, different PR strategy. Though, I'm not sure he quite got that. Alright, come on. What's his name? Spill.
Leave. Kazama. He's apparently the youngest professor at Redhaven and...
Wait. Leave Kazuma?
Leave Kazuma!
So no small talk, leave Kazuma?
Leave Kazuma. There you go. What?
He's one of our regulars. Doesn't even order himself. Someone from the office calls ahead. Always takes the same seat in the back. If someone's already there, we're supposed to, you know, rearrange the situation. Tall, rich, kind of intimidating. You know what? I take back the true crime bit. We are officially back in Atome territory.
Yuki, you have no idea. I can't help but laugh. The image fits almost too well. Yuki leans on over the table, her eyes gleaming with mischief.
I mean, who could blame him if he got a little distracted? You're kind of unfairly cute when you panic.
Guys, am I unfairly cute when I panic? Be honest. Yeah, right. I'm sure that's what he was thinking while interrogating me.
Hey, I'm just saying. Youngest professor on the campus, CEO, jawline sharp enough to cut glass. Girl, I've seen people fall for less.
I mean, have you heard his voice? I laugh and shake my head, fingers curling around my nearly empty cup. The last few drops slide across the bottom as I tilt it absently from side to side.
Oh, God. Don't tell me you're actually into him. I mean, look, I don't know how to break it to you, but...
What? No, nothing like that. It's just what he said wasn't exactly flirt material, and it's not the only weird hallway encounter I've had lately. That night in the hallway, it didn't feel coincidental, and 2 days later I found out just how right that feeling was. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Another one? Oh shit, not Senevis. I step out of Dr. office into the corridor. Night has settled outside, making the overhead lights feel even brighter. The reception desk down the hall already left empty. Half lost in my thoughts, I only become aware of someone approaching from the opposite direction when they're almost upon me.
Miss?
Hello. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Who are you? Hello. My full name? Lexy Mama? He comes to a smooth stop in front of me, tall enough that I have to tilt my head back a little more than feels natural, and extends his hand in a courteous gesture, his palms slightly upturned. His dark hair is drawn back neatly, catching the overhead light with a lustrous sheen, like silk threads pulled taut.
Aziel Viri.
AZL. Thank you for saying your name so I don't have to guess.
You could say I oversee this branch of Senevis.
That is a nice voice. That is a nice voice. This branch? I return the gesture, placing my hand in his. This segment plays automatically. Sit back and enjoy. He keeps my base. His other hand closes deliberately over mine. His eyes, a deep warm brown at first glance, threaded beneath with an incandescent red that flares briefly when his lashes dip. It's a pleasure. I have to speed
I make
run
it a point to personally welcome our more interesting participants.
That's a familiar voice. I can't place it. What is? Oh, I see.
Dr. Shinonome speaks very fondly of you, though the data speaks for itself. A link type like yours is not something one encounters often. It would be wasteful not to give it the attention it deserves.
Thank you. He keeps my hand enclosed as he speaks long enough for the moment to stretch past what feels necessary. He's in date everything? Who is he? I suppose I should feel flattered. This is getting a little... The thought slips away mid-formation as the hallway gradually seems to lose its depth. The lights flare all at once, sharp enough that I have to narrow my eyes, a faint sting blooming behind them. ...
I hope the sessions haven't been too overwhelming.
Oh, you're a villain!
The transition into a controlled research environment can be a lot for a first-year student.
No! Can we still kiss? Somewhere between our hands, a familiar tension stirs. A thread between us tightens into awareness, faint at first, then trembling, its glow pulsing softly as if drawn into breath. Thank you, baby. I love you. For some reason, this is on auto. My fingers curl. I didn't get to read it. His thumb shifts slightly against my knuckles in response, the contact grounding me as if my own breath and heartbeat grow increasingly loud in my ears.
Are you feeling unwell?
There's a string. We can fix him. The sensation settles into something warm and steady, spreading quietly through my chest. With it, whatever tension had risen moments ago ebbs, leaving behind a calm that feels almost reassuring. No. Autoplay done. Okay. Perfect. Lovely. I'm all right. I think I didn't drink enough today. His hand finally withdraws, smooth and unhurried. The absence leaves behind a faint echo of warmth. Hi, Stella.
Then you should be more mindful of that.
He's the virus dateable. Oh, the glitch.
Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'm sure you'll find your time here quite rewarding.
You're suspicious, and I can't tell if it turns me on or not. Somewhere down the corridor, an office door opens. The doctor stands half in the doorway, his gaze lowered slightly, hands still at his sides as if unsure whether to move at all. His gaze is fixed on... I already forgot how to pronounce it because I got overwhelmed. The one time they give it to me and now it goes whoop. AZL. Thanks. Hand, though, the warmth still slow to fade.
Takuma, there you are. I was just explaining how exceptionally rare we both consider her link type to be.
Oh, shit! The praise settles somewhere warm in my chest, soothing in a way I wouldn't expect it to feel. Takuma lifts his head just enough to acknowledge us.
But I won't keep you occupied any longer.
I was wondering if he'd come back because, like, considerably he had, like, the shortest introduction. So I was like, he's got to come back, right? He steps aside, clearing the hallway with effortless courtesy. The hallway that opens before me now appears even colder, like a place I'm reluctant to step into. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You as well. Good afternoon, miss.
Yeah, mama. I walk past him toward the exit, my thoughts trailing behind me as the doors slide open. Only once I'm outside does a vague sense of dissonance resurface. Wasn't that strange? Wait, I don't get to talk to him again? The feeling fades before I can pin it down. Oh. I want to talk to Takuma again. Boo. Maybe I'll still see him.
Okay.
Okay, indeed.
No, that's not funny.
Not really, no. What?
I'm serious. Something about that doesn't sit right with me.
Wow. Harsh. Are you impersonating Professor Kazuma now? Yuki doesn't smile, not even a little. He was just being attentive, I guess. And I probably just stood up too fast or something.
Maybe, but I wouldn't want to be alone with him.
You're really not joking, are you?
No, I'm not.
She studies my face for a moment longer than usual.
Also, drink some water. Seriously, you look spaced out.
I was drinking enough.
And that day too? Did you eat?
Okay, I'm feeling personally attacked. I mean, yeah, I think so. It's just a long day.
Did anyone offer you anything there?
Yuki, you don't have to educate me about stranger danger.
I'm not. I just want to make sure. Gotta be careful, especially in places like this.
Even if her concern feels a little much, I know she's just looking out for me. No, I wasn't offered anything. I was only at the doctor's office before that. That's it.
Fine, but still, next time something like that happens, call me.
Now you really do sound like Kazama. She huffs out a quiet breath, shaking her head.
So, this Dr. Shinonome you mentioned.
Shinonome.
Sketchy?
Shinonome. There you go, chat. God, no. If anything, he's a little awkward in an endearing way. Wait, is the doctor a love interest? Oh, wait, no. Isn't that the last name of the guy I just complained about not seeing? There's too many characters right away. I'm getting all their names confused. The walk from campus to the Synevis Research Center takes barely 3 minutes. Pretty convenient considering I can slip over right after my lectures. The lobby is bright and modern, all white stone and clean lines. As I walk in, a receptionist behind the sleek marble front desk greets me amiably. Yes. Good afternoon, miss. Welcome to the Synevis Research Institute. Do you have an appointment? Yes, under Lexy Yamama for the link type study. One moment. She scrolls through the monitor in front of her, then gives a small nod. Here you are. You're scheduled in room C12 today. Oh, isn't that usually with Dr. Shinonome? Look at me go. She glances up, seemingly mildly surprised. Is that important? Do you need Dr. Shinonome specifically? No, just asking. It's fine. Then C12 is correct. You can head down the hall and take the elevator to the 3rd floor. I'm halfway to the elevator when someone turns the corner. White coat, white hair, and his thin hollow tablet tucked under one arm. Mel's is off peeing! Mel's is gonna miss it. She was pissing. Mel's, if you can hear me, wipe front to back quickly! Quickly!
Miss, you're early. That's good.
Look who's back! Oh, Dr. Shinonome. I'm so glad I know how to pronounce your last name now. I didn't realize that, I don't know where the part in the first part where you were a doctor went straight over my head. I apologize. I didn't realize your game. My bad. I was told I'd go to C12. He pauses and studies me for a second, then glances at his tablet. Hi, Jay.
That must be a scheduling error. Your session is with me. Please, this way.
He steps past me and opens the door of his office lab with one quiet motion. Alexis! Yes, Sophie. Hello. Good morning.
After you.
Okay. Thank you. Man, from time-traveling alien to doctor. Look at him go. Mel's is taking the world's longest piss. Girl, I've been here for 2 hours. I'm sorry. Yo, is that an axolotl? Is that an axolotl? No, that looks good, Sophie. That's good. Thank you. Where are you? That is a cute little axolotl. I walk inside and the door softly closes behind me. The room is exactly like I remember it from the evaluation. Neat and tidy, except for the desk, where a mix of printouts, notes, and books is spread out all over. The desk does not have a mix of printouts, notes, and books spread out all over. That looks just as neat as the rest of the room. No, you're good. So I trust you, you know. Not that I'm in any position to judge, considering what my own desk has looked like ever since university started. My immersion is ruined. But what really draws my attention is the aquarium in the corner of the room, which I very professionally pretended not to stare at last time. With Dr. Shinonome not here yet, I step closer to take a proper look. A pink axolotl drifts lazily through the water, its tiny legs paddling a bit clumsily while a little school of blue-striped zebrafish weaves around it. Up close, it's even cuter.
It was indeed a switch-up.
I jump. Oh dear. I swear that door didn't make a sound. To my luck, he doesn't seem to notice my little flinch, since he looks partly lost in his own thoughts anyway.
The receptionist seemed unusually abashed when I asked about your room assignment.
Ranch, if you're here, this guy has a bolo tie. Just saying.
A more notable reaction than a simple clerical error usually warrants.
Maybe she thought it would annoy you.
Annoy me? No. I merely told her to update the system so your sessions are routed to my room.
And he's a doctor! It looks like we only get to... Wait, we only get his route if they hit 38K on their Kickstarter. Wait, they have a Kickstarter? Link it! Give me the Kickstarter! I want to see. Lexy, do you think it'd be funny if you made a fart sound button? You want me to make a fart? It's not open yet, but it will be soon. Oh. 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 Oh, it'll include different MC designs, additional love interest and MC poses, love interest and MC outfits, expanded chat feature. Oh. There's one for a full voiceover, Nintendo Switch port. Here, notify me on launch. I want to know about it. Oh, boo. Hold on. It will now notify me. Perfect. Thank you. Don't queef on me. Oh. No wonder she looked embarrassed. She got both of us requesting the same thing back to back.
Anyway, you like the axolotl?
I do in fact like the axolotl. What is his name? Yeah, it's cute. Does it have a name? Oh.
No.
What?
Now here's a weird fucking door.
Their Instagram says the launch is July 30th, so get ready, chat.
So next week. Can I name the axolotl?
She's the only one in the tank, so there's no risk of confusing her with anyone else.
That doesn't mean she doesn't deserve a name. That's like saying an only child doesn't deserve a name because there's only one of them.
Also, axolotls don't respond to names the way a dog or cat would.
Okay, I named my car Leon Kennedy. I named my bearded dragon Kevin. You think he responded to Kevin?
They can perceive low-frequency sounds through vibrations in the water, but their recognition abilities are limited, mostly to scent and simple visual cues.
Name the damn axolotl!
Meaning, she most certainly wouldn't know about it.
Okay, it would make me feel better. Somehow that's both logical and a little sad. Thank you! But he keeps saying she. That's unexpectedly adorable. I'm sure she's perfectly happy with that one then. Do not speak for me, Lexy. Do not speak for me. For a moment, he watches the axolotl drift through the water. A small, unguarded smile crosses his face before he turns back toward the desk. He gestures to the seat across from him. I sit and the tablet's interface tilts slightly, its display splitting into labeled sections on its own.
Before we continue, let me confirm your current classification. Link types are currently categorized across 3 dimensions: direction of influence, modality, and volitional control.
I feel like I'm suddenly learning protocors again. He glances at the tablet, though it seems more like a courtesy than necessity.
Based on your evaluation, your link type is marked as bidirectional, perceptive, and passive. Does that alignment match with your own experience?
So bidirectional means it works 2 ways. Perceptive means I can see it, and passive means it just kind of happens? Am I correct? Am I kind of intelligent enough? I think so. Wow, look at me. I know some things. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't manipulate anything. I just see things, and only in connection to other people.
To the individual you're interacting with.
Thanks for the follow. Not exactly. It's more contextual. If there's something meaningful between us, the thread appears. If not, nothing. He nods slightly. The tablet logs it into a neat shimmering glyph.
Since when have you been able to perceive it?
Name the amphibian! For as long as I can remember. I thought everyone saw them until I was maybe 8.
That's common. In families without existing link types, early manifestations often go unnoticed or dismissed as imagination. Education systems don't cover the topic in enough depth either. It's only natural to treat one's own perception as objective reality until proven otherwise.
He really is a pro at turning one simple question into a whole lecture.
Do you perceive it constantly?
Not consciously. They're always there, but I usually tune them out. It's like your own nose, I guess.
Your nose?
Yeah. It's always in your field of vision, technically, but your brain filters it out. Oh my god, I've never thought about that. Is everyone just staring at their nose right now, or is it just me? It's kind of like how you don't feel your clothes until you think about your clothes, and then you're like, yeah, I'm wearing clothes. Yeah. The threads feel like that. They only stand out when something draws attention to them.
I see.
His eyes flick briefly to the tablet before returning to me.
Do you perceive threads between third parties?
Close one eye to see it better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I gotta close my left one because I'm blind in my left eye. So if I close the right one, I ain't seeing shit. Whisper Wolkovid, by the way. I don't think so. At least I never noticed anything like that. If it happened, I'm pretty sure I would have seen it.
If you ever notice anything like that, feel free to bring it up. Otherwise, any irregularities, flickering, incomplete manifestations?
Just me manifesting kissing a bunch of hot men. Irregularities, I mean, there are things. Ray's thread is strange, and sometimes a thread feels stronger or more present than it should. I shouldn't lie to my doctor. There was something strange. I want to understand it too. If it was a real anomaly, he should probably know at least about the thing that was going on with Ray. Thank you for lurking here, Whisper. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Maybe one thing, actually. There was a moment where the thread fell off.
Off in what way?
With one of my classmates. It kind of flickered, like it was there for a second, then gone when I focused on it. His brows shift barely a millimeter.
Interesting. We'll note that as a one-time irregularity for now, and check whether it stabilizes or repeats later. That covers everything we need for today.
He reaches for the tablet, glances over at the finalized readout, and clicks the display into standby before setting it aside. I wonder, he must have a link type too, right? May I ask you something? He pauses with an expectant look on his face as he's waiting for me to continue. Mel's! That was the longest piss ever! Look who it is, Mel's! What's your link type? A brief pause follows, like he's considering how much to say.
Other directed, perceptive, passive.
Oh. So it's similar to mine.
No. The classification system describes functional parameters, not experimental similarity.
The bathroom is far from my desk. But you see things too?
In a manner of speaking.
Apparently he's not reading this one. But it's not something I usually discuss in details with my participants. Right, that was probably a bit too personal. I really shouldn't be this curious, but I am.
No, it's a reasonable question.
I'm trying really hard to focus on this, but Dallas is downstairs yelling, blah, 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 in my ear, and I can hear all of it. Somebody needs to tell the theater boy below me that his microphone is 2 inches from his face, so he doesn't need to yell that fucking loud. My God, can somebody please get him some soundproofing walls?
I just prefer not to bias your self-assessment by going too much into my own perception.
He studies me for a moment.
But we're essentially finished for today, so it won't interfere. Put simply, I perceive emotional states as color auras surrounding the person.
So he basically reads people like open books. Goodbye, privacy. However, that sounds beautiful. Your world must be incredibly colorful.
In theory, yes. But outside of these auras, my vision is monochromatic.
Wait. So you only see in black and white? Oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. His gaze shifts slightly, like he's trying to reconcile the color he's seeing with the apology I offered.
Most people would be curious.
There's a brief pause, then he straightens a little.
If you don't have any further questions, we're done for today.
Oh. No, that's all. Thank you.
I'll see you at your next appointment then.
I give him a small nod, stand up, and head for the door. Goodbye. Dallas said, sorry, baby.
You're right. The way you tell it, he's just nerdy doctor awkward. Not run for your life awkward.
See, I told you.
And he has a link type too, you said?
Yeah, he sees emotions as colors, but I feel like seeing them and knowing what to do with them are two really different things. Not that he doesn't understand them, just not always on a personal level.
Huh. So he's missing the field experience.
I guess you could say it like that. Though honestly, that might not even be a bad thing for his job.
True. Objectivity can be useful. But you could also, teach him how feelings work.
True. Excuse me, who's the doctor here? Yuki snorts, the tension between us finally dissolving into easy laughter. When it fades, she grows quieter, her gaze drifting to the side.
If anyone's going to notice something off about that weird guy you mentioned earlier, it's probably him. Might be worth asking him sometime.
Yeah, maybe. The cafe has grown noticeably busier, the clatter of dishes and hum of conversation rising as the late lunch visitors start to roll in. Yuki checks the time on her phone, her shoulders sinking slightly.
My break's almost over.
Already?
Unfortunately.
Girl, her break's been like 2 hours.
Duty calls.
She starts stacking the empty cups and glances at me once more before standing up.
So, you're going straight home?
Yes, Mira said she's making katsudon for lunch?
Of course she is. Mira's katsudon should be illegal.
You've had it like twice. I said it right the first time? Oh my god!
And I still think about it.
She pulls me into a quick hug. I'll send you a picture later.
You're evil.
She squeezes my arm once before heading back toward the counter, already slipping back into work mode. I wave a quick goodbye before heading out, the bell above the door chiming softly behind me. Look at you go, girl! There is comfort in knowing that some bonds exist beyond words. That not every connection needs to be understood right away. And somewhere beneath all of it, I can feel the thread still there, waiting for fate to unfold. Was that the end of the demo? Ah! Independent, self-funded project. That's so fun. Wow. Wow. Oh, I just realized that's the guy. That's the guy behind my head. I know, I don't get to see the food. Did you have fun? I did actually. I really enjoyed this one. I'm excited for the full game. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will post the Kickstarter down in the description if you want to contribute to the Kickstarter. I think helping fund independent projects is really important, and me and chat have a history of helping fund games. So I'll definitely put that on YouTube. But no, I'll make sure next week that I'll tell you all about the Kickstarter when it drops too. It's true, chat is hot. I enjoyed all the characters so far. Definitely some good voice actors in there.